One of the most difficult things to do in this world is actually to move on from a relationship in which you're so much in love with the person, but this person does not reciprocate your love. It's very disheartening, it's very heartbroken for you to actually have a strong feeling towards someone, but this person doesn't feel the same. It's hard to actually give love where it's not been appreciated, where it's not been accepted. Now, a lot of people have, this particular time in their lives where they were maybe in love, so much into someone, and maybe the people fell out of love with them or did not even love them at all. And the truth is, what should you do? How should you go ahead? How should you move on? Because it looks so hard for you to move on from that particular situation. That is why I made this video, and I pray it becomes a help. Welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this video for your first time, always a privilege to bring you love inspirational videos about your relationship and your marriage, and I pray this is a help to you. Amen. Now, there are many people that are falling casualty of giving love where it's not needed. And it's not something you should force when you try to keep a relationship going and this person says, I've fallen out of love with you. It's time to think about what to do next. It's time to think about how to move on, because actually being there doesn't change anything. If they're out, they're out. So how should you go out? Now, this is what I want to say. The first thing that you should do is reevaluate. Reevaluate this relationship and the impact it has had towards you all this time that you were in it. Many times we're in a relationship and it costs us a lot. It costs us our time. It costs us our happiness. It costs the people that are around us. And we don't realize it because we're so much in love. We're blinded by love. And this has eaten a lot of your life that you cannot even imagine. So when you are out of this, try to reevaluate those things. The things that you lost because you were with this man, or you're trying to make him be with you, or try to make her be with you. Reevaluate those things. You will actually see a much reason of abandoning this relationship and moving on, because most of the times if we don't reevaluate, we'll actually not know what we are losing when we are in the relationship. The second thing is completely cut communication with this person. Don't try to do the old school stuff of please let's be friends, let's just remain as friends. It's going to hurt you more and it's going to prolong your season of hurt. Just completely cut off communication with this person, so that you can have time for yourself, you can have time to build up, you can have time to, reevaluate your life and see the new things you can try. You can have time to actually mentally build who you are and become more. There are many people who have been trapped by the mentality of I can't do without this person. This person has a great impact in my life and I don't think I can live without this person. That's not true. That's not true. God did not make you and make this person by your side. Actually, if your life was without him before, it can still continue without him again. So the first thing is for you to reevaluate. The second thing is for you to cut communication. When you do this, it will help you build up yourself. That moves us to the next point, which is actually build up yourself. Get back to some new things that you couldn't do before because you were in this relationship. Try new games. Do more in your career. Do many other things that you could not do before. There's one thing I learned from the lessons of the elephant. How people used to take care of elephants is like they tie these big, gigantic animals to a very small rope and a very small, anchor, and these elephants cannot break out because they have the mentality of, since they tied them when they were small and they struggled to release themselves and they could not, so they have this mentality of I can never, even when they have grown to how many kilograms heavier, they cannot break up. So it's a mental game where you always think like, I've been too much close to this person, or my life has been too tied to this person, I can't move on. It will not help you move on. But know that there's a lot that you can do. There is so much capacity mentally that has been stored in you. Break out and just do more. Try to obtain something better, and trust me, you can do it by yourself. The third thing is always distract yourself, or the next thing is always distract yourself. Find something that will let you outdoor, because most of the times when you are from a heartbreak, you feel like being indoors is the main thing. You don't have the ability to go out. And when you're indoors, you're alone, the thoughts always wander back into this relationship. But when you go out, when you distract yourself, when you find new friends, do something new, it's going to help you remove your mind from this person, and it will help you heal faster. So get out, make new companies, get new games, do something that is going to distract you or it's going to make you leave your house. And the last thing is redirect your love. Redirect your love. One thing I will assure you is that there are many people out there who need your love. Rather than you concentrating on giving it on someone who doesn't really appreciate it, give it to the people who actually need it. It's not good for you to force yourself into a relationship that's not going. Rather, put all of that energy to people who really appreciate that love. There's one thing they always say: never go to where you are being tolerated, but go to where you're being celebrated. It's very important. It also boosts your morals, and it boosts your humanity, your self-confidence. Give it out to some people. Get to the less privileged. Get somewhere and redirect this love to someone or some people who are going to appreciate it more. This will help you so much. Love actually sometimes is a beautiful thing, but it can become a downfall to a lot of people. If you've tried all of these steps and it could not help you, but one thing I would say, or I would recommend, is that you see a therapist, for them to actually get you a professional therapist that can walk with you and walk you out of this journey. All I pray is that you have a sound mind in whatever you're doing. God should give you happiness in that, so you can better discover yourself and better discover who you are. I love you so much, and it's a good opportunity to tell you to see to it that you subscribe, you press the like button and the share button. And so, because you have to be a part of this family, I dearly, dearly love you. Bye-bye.